I've stopped.
Now you're looking hurt again. Don't you understand? I get tired of the noise.
The press keeps us alive, Gabrielle.
If you can call it living. We've been married over a year. Have we had a day's vacation in all that time?
I've been saving. We're trying to save.
If you tell me once more how expensive everything is, I'll scream.
Gabrielle, my dear, what do you want of me?
Nothing. I'll be late.
For what?
I'm meeting Sophie.
Did Sophie buy you the dress you're wearing?
What business is that of yours?
I'm your husband.
She gave it me.
Very kind.
Do you want me to go about in rags?
But she's given you so many things. Clothes, perfume.
She's rich and she's my friend.
Yet last year, before we were married, you had nothing. Why didn't Sophie give you things then?
Because you're an old fool. Oh, Jacques, I'm sorry, but don't you understand? I'm young. I want things. There is a way we could be happy. If only you'd...
Go back to forging franc notes, printing counterfeits. No. I love you, but...
Not enough, it seems. I'll be late. Don't wait up for me.
Jacques. Monsieur le Comte. What brings you to Monte Carlo?
The casino. The desire to see whether the red comes up more often than the black. As for you, you work late hours, my friend.
Necessity keeps no count of time.
Necessity or the charming young lady who just left here?
That was Gabrielle, my wife.
Congratulations. Why, she is lovely. How long have you been married?
Last year.
Last year? What's troubling you, Jack?
I should never have married her. She's too young. And I'm a poor printer with a criminal past.
A past that's been forgotten.
Thanks to your generosity, this shop you bought for me. It's doing well. That'd be enough if only Gabrielle were content with a simple life.
Perhaps she will be, in time. Jacques, you need a change, if only for one evening. Rick and Jacopo at the casino. So why don't you shed your apron, close your shop, let's join them.
Well,
Come on, my friend.
Oh, well, if you say so.
I feel lucky tonight. Let's see if we can break the bank.
Yes.
Rico, Jacopo. So soon?
Jacopo and I were playing an infallible system. It could not lose.
So?
It lost.
Let's try it again, my friends.
Why not? We've got nothing left.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Nothing more goes. No more bets.
23, red. My age, the color of my hair.
Huh?
And would you be so good as to change these for me? I have 10,000 francs.
But of course, dear lady. Here you are.
Nothing more goes. No more bets.
I tell you, we may not even be able to remain in business. Well, not much longer anyway. The police are becoming quite impossible.
My dear Armand, you can scarcely blame the police for disapproving of our little enterprise.
Naturally not. But what proof have they that the press we rented was being used to print counterfeit money?
What difference does it make? They confiscated the press anyway. We should count ourselves fortunate
That they confiscated our press?
that they found no trail to us. It would upset them so to find out that the manageress of the casino is using the casino itself to put counterfeit money into circulation.
Upset them and land us in jail. All right, we're fortunate. But we've got a new shipment of paper from the Orient. What are we going to do about that?
We'll find another press.
Where?
Come in.
Madame Sablon. I'm sorry. I cannot change these notes for you tonight. My husband's here.
I thought he always worked late.
He does usually, but...
Are you having trouble with him, my dear?
A little. He's getting jealous. He thinks there's another man.
You're sure he hasn't found out you're working for us?
How could he?
My dear, your husband was a very fine counterfeiter. You'd only have to leave one of these where he could find it.
If you've been foolish enough to do that,
I haven't. I swear I haven't.
then why is he in the casino tonight?
I don't know. He's with some other people.
Police?
Police? No, I don't think so.
But was he looking for you? Supposing he has found out that you've been passing counterfeit money for us.
He hasn't, I'm sure of it.
All right, Armand. This girl's no fool.
Neither's her husband.
I agree. As I said before, Gabrielle, Jacques Maynard could be useful to us.
I know. I talked with him about it tonight. But he won't do anything outside the law.
Afraid?
No. But there's such a thing as a man turning honest.
You speak almost as if you admire him for it.
I do. Indirectly.
Yes, Gabrielle. But he could still be useful to us.
I've told you it's no good.
There are other forms of usefulness. If Jacques were out of the way...
No.
Are you in love with the old fool?
He's been kind to me.
Are the clothes you're wearing the result of his kindness or of our help?
I don't want anything to happen to him.
He's been in prison before. It won't harm him. The rest might even do him good.
Prison?
The police are upset about the amount of forged currency in Monte Carlo. They need to make an arrest. What more natural than to arrest an old criminal, a former counterfeiter? And they would search no further for us.
I won't let you do it.
Besides, we need his printing press.
But prison would kill Jacques.
What would it do to you?
I won't let you. I'll tell the police about you.
I don't think you would do that, my dear. The waters of the bay are cold at this time of year.
Can I go now?
Yes, my dear. You can go.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, please. Nothing more goes.
9, red, odd.
Again!
Well, I won't do any better. I might do worse. Here, my friends. Take my seat, Jacopo.
I think I'll play with my own money tonight. I've a feeling I may be lucky. Perhaps even win enough to satisfy Here, change this, please, croupier.
I'll take a stall in the garden.
All right, Edmond. Number 7, red. Odd number.
Chemin for me. I don't like this mechanical business.
Good luck, my friends.
Thank you, and good luck to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets, please.
9,
Nothing more goes. No more bets.
21, odd, red.
I can't believe it. It's wonderful. It's really wonderful.
Yes, monsieur. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
I really do not think so, monsieur.
Hey, that's mine.
You'd be advised to make no statement until you have consulted with your lawyer.
Lawyer? I've no need of lawyers. I tell you, that's my money.
If you insist on hanging yourself, monsieur, please examine that note.
It's counterfeit.
Exactly. It was the first note you gave to the croupier for change.
That's not true. My note was good. This is a substitute.
I regret to inform you you are under arrest for the possession and distribution of counterfeit money. Will you come with me, please?
And here we have a bottle of natural honey, perfect for the digestion. How I suffer with my digestion.
Inspector Dukas,
You do not agree with me about the virtues of natural honey?
I don't agree with you about the guilt of Jacques Maynard.
Blind faith, my dear Count, is a luxury we officials cannot afford. The evidence is not enough. The evidence, coupled with Maynard's criminal record presented before a jury, why, they would not even leave the jury box.
I am not interested in juries. I am interested in the truth.
Certain herbs are very soothing for the nerves, and my nerves require soothing constantly.
Aren't you interested in finding the really guilty ones?
Interested? Monsieur, this is a small principality. The counterfeit money in circulation now is seriously disturbing our economy and might conceivably drive us into bankruptcy. Interested? Yes, in facts, not in blind faith.
You have no objection, then, to my hunting down these facts?
On the contrary, my dear Count. We have worked together before. You have been of great service to us. I approve most enthusiastically.
Good. But I will need help. In your experience, who was the finest engraver of plates used for counterfeiting in our time?
Marcel Devoir, at the moment in a French penitentiary just across our border.
Were the plates he used confiscated when he was arrested?
They were?
I'll want them. I'll also want a supply of paper, similar to the one used in our own currency. Not as good, however.
It can be arranged. But, Monsieur Leconte, it sounds to me almost as though you were planning to become a counterfeiter yourself.
Believe me, my dear Inspector, I am.
Thank you.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that is a very small bet, mademoiselle. Please allow me.
Why, thank you, monsieur.
Those are 1,000-franc notes, monsieur.
I suspected so from the small numbers on them. You see?
Nothing more goes. No more bets.
I see, monsieur. Bets are placed. Nothing more.
Number 2 table, madame. The tall gentleman.
Thank you, Vion.
10, even, black.
Allow me again, mademoiselle.
Too kind, monsieur.
And you play for large stakes, monsieur.
Is your interest charitable or sisterly?
I manage the casino.
Oh, neither.
I am Madame Sablon, and you are?
Edmond Rousseau,
Are you staying in Monte Carlo, Monsieur Rousseau?
at the Metropole.
We prefer that notes of such large denomination be converted into chips. Less temptation for the light-fingered.
Of course. Gold is much safer, mademoiselle. So much less likely to catch fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets.
Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets, please.
Nothing more goes.
You are very generous,
Nothing more
monsieur.
goes.
The young lady? She's very beautiful. However, you are more beautiful.
How fortunate that I don't need any money.
Well, unfortunate.
Chips, Pierre.
On second thought, make it bills of smaller denomination.
Do as a gentleman wishes, Pierre. Tired of gambling, monsieur?
It isn't exciting when you don't care whether you win or lose.
Then we shan't see you at the casino anymore, monsieur.
There are other things to gamble for, madame, besides money.
Red.
And would you be excited about winning or losing?
1 to 18.
I would be excited about winning.
Give Monsieur Rousseau his change, Pierre. Monsieur, good
Thank you.
night. And possibly it might not be too great a gamble.
Madame is very encouraging.
Place your
Good
bets,
night.
please, ladies and gentlemen. No more bets.
I'll follow him.
No armor. We'll do it my way.
But this engraving is superb. We must have these plates.
We'll get them.
She said her way, monsieur.
Her way may be too long. I shall need you, Vion.
Jacques. Jacques.
Gabriel. I never thought. Hoped you'd come.
I had to come. To say how sorry I was.
Because of this? Oh, but it's all a mistake.
Because of the way I behaved to you.
There's plenty of time to change, if you want to.
Want to. But I'm afraid.
You've no need to be. I should be out of here quickly. My friend, the Count of Monte Cristo, is in Monte Carlo. He'll clear this up in no time.
And then... the guilty ones will be behind bars.
Oh, yes, Gabriel. Gabriel!
Keep very quiet, monsieur, or the shot will rouse your neighbors.
I don't know what you want, but if you value your life, I suggest you get out of here. My friends are right behind me. I'm not alone.
Do you think I am? Right. After the carriage, Gustav.
Here are his friends.
Right, you deal with them. You know what to bring me. Capo! How do you feel? A little shaken?
I have a strong constitution.
I'm glad. I'd like to have a little chat with you. About this.
I see.
A beautiful piece of engraving, monsieur. But the paper is deplorable.
I agree. On the other hand, your paper is beautiful, but your engraving is deplorable. It looks as if we need each other.
Then you will come to an agreement?
I will, but not with you. You take orders from Madame Sablon. I make no agreements with people who take orders.
Then I shall just have to get along without you.
While the police snap at your heels? My friend, with your paper and my plates, the counterfeits will look more genuine than the real thing.
Speaking of plates. All right, Villon, give them to me.
We couldn't find them, monsieur.
What?
Not in his room. Well, we searched everywhere.
Indeed. Then we must ask Monsieur Rousseau where they are. Ask him. Firmly.
Where are they?
Well, monsieur?
You're a fool. What would my life be worth if I told you where the plates are?
What is it worth now?
A great deal to you. Kill me or you'll never get them. And your employer would not approve.
Just a minute. Take him into the warehouse and ask him again. Ah, come in, Gabrielle. You have come for paper?
Yes.
Good. It's all ready for you. These are in 1,000 lots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. Unconscious again, eh? All right. Lock him in the storeroom. He's no use to us until he's recovered.
Lock the door.
Dry work, eh? Help yourselves. Ah, you have it.
I should be going back now. They'll want the paper at the printing shop.
Shh. Policemen on their rounds. You'd better go out the back way, through the warehouse. Go straight through and up the stairs to the right.
You're all right. I was afraid they might have killed you.
You're Jacques Menard's wife.
Yes. And you're the Count of Monte Cristo.
You better get out of here before you get into trouble.
I'm in trouble already. I may as well tell you. I'm in the pay of these people.
You what?
I'll explain later. Come on. There's a way out through the window to the water.
You know what I'm going to do if I get out of here.
Yes. And if you succeed, I shall go to prison. But Jacques will be free.
Is that important to you?
I never knew how important. Till now.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Come on!
Your head still hurting, Jacopo? Let me see.
It's got a lump on it the size of a pigeon's egg.
What about you?
Huh?
The size of an ostrich egg. Well, I'll be getting along. I want to stop at the hospital on the way to the casino.
How's Gabrielle?
Oh, she's much better. The wound was not too serious. All right, I'll want one of the plates. I trust our friends didn't find them.
One plate.
One plate.
Nothing more goes. No more bet.
Number 22, black, even number, 90 to 36.
You're a fool, Armand. Couldn't you see that a man like Rousseau wouldn't break so easily?
Well, I thought we could get the plates for nothing.
Instead of which, we've lost them for good.
Have we?
Draw the curtains. Who is it?
A gentleman who wishes to gamble.
Come in. This time it'll be my way.
Good evening, madam. Monsieur, you thought I drowned, is that it? Sorry. I only got wet.
Monsieur.
I am delighted to see you alive, Monsieur Rousseau.
Thank you, madam. I understand why. It looks as if we are to be business associates as well as associates.
Indeed.
Only one. The other one, without which this is worthless, will remain among the not present, until Madame and I reach an agreement.
Don't you resent Armand having had you beaten?
Not at all. In my leisure time, I shall repay him.
Do I have to endure this insolence?
Do you have the other plate? Then you do have to endure it. You have an arrangement in mind, Monsieur Rousseau?
Why not? You have the perfect paper, and I have the perfect plates. An arrangement which obviously calls for a 50-50 split,
But I manage the casino.
at which I shall be delighted to gamble my ill-gotten gains.
Bring in Monsieur Mollet.
By all means. Monsieur Mollet?
And who is Monsieur Mollet?
Our printer. I want to be sure that that plate is the one used to print the counterfeits you so graciously gave my cashier. Would you mind giving the plate to Monsieur Mollet?
The finest piece of work I've ever seen. Only one man in the world is capable of work like that. His signature's written all over it. Marcel Devois.
Then Monsieur Rousseau is actually Marcel Devois, or else he is a...
No, madame.
Or else he got the plates from Marcel Devois. What difference does it make?
Marcel Devois is in a penitentiary. All his plates were confiscated. The only way this man could have got them is from the police.
The police?
It was a gamble, madame. A bad one for you. You lost.
Oh, I feel faint.
Well, then try some ammonia, madame. It is an infallible cure. The carriage is waiting to take you to the jail.
Inspector Ducasse discovered he has no charges to file against your wife. Oh, there was a small matter of some illegal employment, but in view of her services to the police, it was all forgotten.
I shall always be grateful, Count.
Just be happy, Gabrielle. That's all I'm asking. Well, my friends, our vacation is over. We must go back to Paris. But before we go, no souvenirs.
Biddy. They're all yours.
All of it, Jacopo.